Hello and welcome back. Well, the next morning, hey, we had a pretty interesting night with initially that double headsail arrangement that we saw on the last video, and then this morning we came down and took a jibe at the bottom of the UK going around the Isles of Scilly, and we decided to swap out for something a little bit different. So people were asking, are you going to get the kite up? Well, the answer is absolutely, but we did it at a moment where the crew's skills have been developing along the way. The other question I'm getting is, what skill level do you need to come and join the events? My entire career has been sail training, so I don't really care about the race results. I think we'll come last in class with this. That's fine. As I said to the crew this morning, if you think about it, as we get to the end of the race, we've just about got the skill set to really start the race and be competitive. So as of this morning, we've added to our skill set the Spinnaker. I should definitely be getting some extra input from Hublot watches. This is a kite from the Open 60, and you can kind of see now some of the kind of mind bullets I've been firing at this problem. I know how to drive an Open 60. This is an 80-foot boat. In terms of being off the breeze, we've made it that mainsail, when it goes into its first reef, which it is now, we look up here, right? That first reef comes to the top of the cap shrouds. The top of the cap shrouds on this boat creates a mainsail which is the same size as an Open 60. And this kite is a good example coming from my Open 60. It goes up and meets the top of the forestay. Well, it's a little shy, but it's going to come up and meet the same point. So we now have an Open 60 sail plan, and that's always been my idea. The mainsail is brilliant for powering to windward with a full main in light airs, but then as soon as I put a reef in, I want to get into kind of known territory. And that's why it ends up having 5 reefs, this main, because now once this first reef is in, we go from that, and then literally it comes down and meets every spreader and comes down, so that when it's in its 5th reef, it's the equivalent of an Open 60's 4th reef. That's the kind of whole theory here. So yeah, we're doing about, well, we've got here 11 knots, 090. We're heading east along the English Channel. We just got to stay lower than the TSS off the Scilly Isles. And the idea here is maybe we could go faster. Water ballast would really help with that, and our system's not online yet. So the main thing is that what we want to do is have it that skills development increases. People have driven the boat upwind. They've started to reach with the boat last night. They started to power up the headsails, and okay, that's the main, that's doing what that does. And then now this morning we've got a kite up. If we continue down this path, we then get to a point where we have big round-shouldered kites. None of the kites, oh look, dolphins, here we go. You see that? There we go. Come on guys, show your faces. There's loads of dolphins here at the moment. It's been really magical. See if we can see a few. You'll probably see them behind me while I'm chatting. But yeah, we've got an opportunity now to have people. I'm pointing to the helmsman. I'm trying to keep it like a little bit under control while I'm back here. Pete's got lots of experience, but he has just come up on deck, so it's a little unfair to dump him the wheel. Hey, you guys. No, there we go, There we go. We had a moment earlier, about 20 of them turned up, which is really great to see. But yeah, so we'll just keep across the bottom. If you remember, you can see on the yellow brick tracker for the Fastnet race, you'll see us coming in. In terms of like the fleet, we're probably about 60th or 70th right now, something like that, out of 380 that started, but we'd expect that on such a big boat. We are nowhere near the performance boats from this class, and it'd kind of be an insult to them if we can just roll up with our boat that we started prepping 100 days ago with a crew that jumped on board a week ago and suddenly compete with everybody else. The difference here is I'm not driving the boat. I'm not commanding every single thing that's going on here. As of right now, I'm stood at the mast chatting to you, and the kite's up and they're driving and doing what they need to do, right? So that's where we're at with this stuff. So if you want to jump on board for the Middle Sea race or the Newport Bermuda next year, we've got the Caribbean 600, go to the website CSM the Mariner and just write to me on the contact page and say hi and what you're doing, and the price for all of those is $3,000, and that money goes directly into what's happening here on the boat. The other thing we've got is, of course, the other thing that had Hublot watches on it, which was the old mainsail. We've got like 50 people have bought a piece of that now. So that mainsail is like 1,600 square feet. So if we were able to sell off a good proportion of those, you know, think birthday gifts, Christmas gifts, gifts if it's a Tuesday, gifts if you bled the radiators, like what we can do is then buy new head saws. We can buy the roller furling we need and keep moving the project forward. But yeah, if you liked what you've seen here, we'll be doing another one just later on in the day. We'll keep the story going. Please put a comment down below that tells the algorithm you like this content. Share it with somebody, even if it's with grandma, even if it's with your other email account. And we'll keep the flame rolling out here for you, keep things moving forwards. And I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.